Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup.
World's title and his 5 games of glory, I hope, as we get into game 1 here. Elk and On, looking for Gumayushi. Knight coming in from the side as well, will land the abscond, abduct. Gumayushi still holding on to that flash down, locks him up, he flashes the ignite, sticking, and BLG strike first.
What a sneaky move there.
Gumayushi and Carrier have been able to hold the wave just outside of their tower range.
You get the earlier recall there for Owner because he doesn't want to try and contest the bottom side Scuttle Crab because of the pushing bottom lane trade that Knight offers as he goes straight for it. Faker as well, you know, it's one of the big things with T1 heading into this tournament. His lane phase was not great in the LCK.
Zeus has to flash away, Shun looks for more, and BLG have found 2!
BLG's able to find it on the top side of the map. Zeus caught unawares the wave and an ult to the map with his AD carry Elk right behind him. They're looking to contest this objective, but Carrier looking to match in the mid lane.
It's going to be 5 players on the top side for both teams right now as we do see Owner starting up the grubs. Might just look for a smite on 1 here to delay the full stack. Carrier caught out though, does still have the flash and the ignite, locked against the wolf, and now trying to get away. The Unbreakable is not exactly that. On secures the kill. T1 did manage to sneak away a grub, but BLG will happily accept 2.
Such a smart call from BLG, from Shun and On to go for the
engage. Early game, playing off the advantage they have with their laners, and they're converting it into the first dragon of the game.
Straight from even champion selects, and you see the smiles on their faces, the confidence, now his teleport ready to answer if they do want to throw down. This brush that Carrier is standing in is incredibly important for those team fights, but he's going to have to give it up.
Shun going to try and chase him down, throws a rock into his back. The TP comes in by Knight, who just finished his rocket belt. And On goes in. Owner's locked up, abscommed, abduct, he flashes the wall, the arrow goes wide, but BLG get everything they want. They force the enemy jungler away, and they can turn their attentions to the grubs.
T1 decision right now, do they just let Faker farm turret play?
It's Guma! It's at the Baron pit! I know it's the grubs right now, but he always manages to steal it!
Trying to secure this top tower, and they will secure themselves that second plate as well.
Right on Guma. Guma trying to get away from this. Carrier coming in as well with the Winter's Bite. Shun's on the chase with that Ishtal's impact, but locked up with the Glacial Fissure, will be slowed. And Carrier protects his AD carry.
Look at the confidence that Knight is playing with right now. Every time he sees someone on his screen, they try to stagger that CC as well to keep him locked down as long as possible. Zeus should be fine.
He's going up towards Mega as well. He can trade in. TP coming in. T1 have the advantage. The Gnar into the wall. On has no flash and only 200 HP to work with. Now that's nothing. Sent back to the fountain. Fate sealed. Out down. T1 find their first 2 kills of the finals.
What a play! Zeus strikes here. Wait, Shun is trying to hold off until Knight arrives to defend this tower. Still going to be some turret plate money as well as the kills here for T. But it is critical to the success of these types of teams that they have set up here. And so without the extra vision, looks like it is just going to be the trade. Dragon for Herald, no problem. But I will say, Knight staying on this outer turret and getting the outer turret gold himself, again, more money funneled into this Sylas, the Sylas that does scale so well.
Yeah, notice that, again, it kind of, while T1 did find that TP play, now they're behind in terms of TP. The arrow connects mids.
Zeus able to walk away for now. Shadowing Strike will get the stun. The Magnus Storm coming in as well as BLG look to collapse. Already they've locked up T1 in the middle of the meat grinder, and 1 has gone down. Zeus falls. Faker getting chased out as well, and Bin's flashing forward. Faker will manage to dash across towards the red pit, but Gumayushi does not have that same luxury. BLG find 3, all of them sitting on Elk.
A triple kill for the AD carry of BLG. A nice arrow to set up the whole play. T1 saw an angle to secure that mid tower and immediately get punished.
And BLG are so quick with it. Elk's arrow snipes him right out of the air after the 2 kills with the Herald. Immediately turn it into gold. Liquid gold here for BLG. They shoot ahead on the map.
So many
3
structures
towers out of it as well. Yes, so much gold goes into that.
Nice sidestep from On. He connects the stun, and then a beautiful multi-man ulti comes through from On with the follow-up as T1's forced to retreat.
And now the Impale's going to land on Carrier as well, and he has no place to get out of this, nowhere to go apart from back to the fountain in a body bag. BLG now 7-2
Disputed best team in the LPL, coming out firing on all cylinders. They are not giving T1 a moment to regroup at all. Faker now even under attack, he's slowed in the pit.
The TP is coming behind here as they look to try and turn this play around. Bin trying to get the damage down onto Faker here, hit him with the harpoons. Faker dodges away with the Q3, and that manages to live through the Leandries. T1 finds some semblance of hope in the bottom side, but BLG are not stopping their advance on top. Owner locked up with a glacial prison, and he's sent packing. BLG are ripping this map to shreds.
It is often a play that Faker, teams have tried to collapse on him on a side lane, and it's resulted in their demise. They're doomed the overchase of that star mid laner, but BLG don't care. They're keeping pressure on the top side. T1 members collapsed on the bot, but it cost them greatly as they lose 2 towers top.
And we're only 18 minutes into the game, and BLG have already opened the doorway.
BLG.
Exactly, you could see the counterattack from BLG on the minimap. They immediately beeline straight for that tower.
Oh, we didn't see
the
that!
cross-map arrow actually hits!
Climb from Elk, he's 5-1 now. And it's just such a dominant performance from BLG. T1 trying to get anything they can on the other side of the map, but look at that explosion.
BLG with a strong start to game 1. And while this game definitely isn't over, BLG have all the tools to secure the first game of this series.
And coming
a lot of value for T1. They'll see that it's going to be started off. The pings are coming through, but can they really get access into the pit?
Well, they're definitely going to try. Verdi Carrier is the one to face check that mid lane bush. Shun still tanking up the Baron. It's at 9,000. Knight with the flank position. Glacial Prison hits, and Guma is down. BLG use the Baron as a bait and immediately kill off the enemy AD carry.
Knight with an extraordinary Sejuani ultimate connecting to the AD carry. Guma does not flash.
They try and fight them.
So On was spotted as he walked towards that Razorbeak pit. The Baron down to 2,000. Knight on the front line. Owner trying to get in. Base Sealed goes in as well with the Magnet Storm's already locked up 2 members of T1. The Impale grabs 3, and they're burned to a crisp in the river. The arrow has to be flashed away by Zeus, but BLG are taking everything and giving T1 nothing.
It's complete annihilation! BLG are going to try and chase him down as well!
Zeus able to jump across the wall just before he got hit with the Shadowing Strike, but now with the Baron buff on them, BLG can advance down mid, the TP in from Knight as they look to close this one out.
I mean, they're knocking down the inhibitor towers, the Baron buff BLG. The respawn time is still about 10 seconds. They're going to respect it. They're going to engage, make sure that Owner cannot get into the pit. He sidesteps Faker's ultimate, and Knight is just... he's spectacular.
Faker's trying to get away from Knight, but the Knight wants the throne! And Faker's been pushed off it! BLG are on fine form today, and T1 just can't keep up.
The golden left hand of the LPL strikes down the GOAT in the side lane, and BLG will collect their 3rd dragon. They might collect the entire base before we see the 4th.
Knight has had an incredible tournament, and he's not going to slow down here in the finals. BLG have steamrolled T1 here in game 1. They're looking for another inhibitor, and they're looking for the game.
Guma, Yushi, Owner, and Kerry are trying to defend the arrow once again from Elk. It hits Guma! He's got flash, but he's still stunned up. The Impale comes out, and Guma falls under his own Nexus towers. T1 still trying to defend. Zeus doing everything he can to keep Knight away. But BLG continue to advance. The first Nexus tower's down. Faker's back up. Trying to find something out of this game, trying to find some defense against BLG, but the oncoming masses are just too damn strong. And now into the wall. Baker's fate is sealed as he dives the backline and dies for it. BLG come out swinging and take game 1.
The coordination from BLG.
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.